Inaugural class of Work Big. So I know most of you are used to hearing me talk a lot, so I am not going to do that today. I'm going to leave it to the man of the hour, our lovely mayor, Mr. Eddie Melton.
Good afternoon, everyone. Come on, good afternoon. I want to thank everyone, right? It's a lot of people that's not in this room that was responsible for making today possible. So I just want to take this moment and opportunity to thank all of the partners from Center for Workforce Innovations to Ivy Tech to Goodwill. Who else am I missing? I know I got a few other names of organizations working with. And especially the Gary Common Council. I'm not sure if any council members are here. So please let them know that we appreciate them because the council worked with us to pass the funding to make this possible. So we are grateful for that. Some of you may have heard me tell the story about how we came up with this initiative. Before I was sworn in as mayor, I went to Detroit and met with the mayor of Detroit, and we took some of the examples of the program that you guys are in from Detroit. I admired how they engaged the community, but also incorporated that within working within the city. So with Mike Suggs and Rachel Morgan Caesar, I thank them for their leadership on the city's part to make sure we craft and design a program. It took a while. It took a lot of work to design a program as it is right now. I'm sure there are things that we've learned collectively as a team that we probably will want to tweak and refine, but ultimately it was not a one-way relationship. This wasn't us just wanting a group of people to do something for the city. We wanted to do something where we can collectively say, how can we help improve the lives of folks in an effort that people will see it and benefit from it. So I'm extremely grateful. I'm extremely proud of you all and the commitment and stick-toing to the work. When we talk about work big, we talk about volunteer big, all of these initiatives, to me, the big means everything. It could be beauty in Gary, but also could believe in Gary as well. And as residents and folks that live in this city, it's an honor to be here today. It's an honor to serve as your mayor. And we're just getting started. We're on the right track right now as a city. We're making some historic moments, and you guys are a part of history, literally. You are part of history being the first inaugural, you can't be first and inaugural, the inaugural class. The inaugural class of Work Big. It's our hope that we can continue to grow this program for many folks to benefit from it for years to come. So with that being said, again, thank you so much for everything that you've done. Thank you to all of the partners, all of the volunteers that have served to put the structure of this program together. We got Councilwoman Linda Barnes-Caldwell just walked in. We acknowledged the council already in their part in doing this. So again, let's celebrate. All right.
Thank you, Mayor Milton, and I just want to say myself that I'm so proud of this group, their commitment, just restating what the mayor said. Definitely this group, this inaugural group has been very patient, and the commitment, I just want to say they have been outstanding. With multiple days just showing up early, ready to get to going. And I'm just so proud of them. As far as the order of events, we're gonna start with a presentation from our honored guests, and then we'll talk about the Work Big milestones overview, and then we'll have a keynote speaker, and then we'll actually have a student trainee address from the cohort itself, and then presentation of the certificates, and then we'll introduce the inaugural class and prayer and closing. So, thank you.
So my name is Kathy Neary, and I am the Chief Strategy and Business Engagement Officer for Center of Workforce Innovation. And I have the pleasure of working alongside Jante Robinson, who is our program manager for the Work Big project. And I also want to give a shout out to my team who is here today. So we have, Tereshon, if you want to stand up, Tereshon Ratliff. Tereshon serves as the career advisor for the Work Big project, who is helping mentor and guide on the next steps towards employment and other gainful skills. And then we have Cordell Atkins. And Cordell serves as our center manager over at the Work One location right across the street from City Hall. And he has been tremendous in helping us lift this Work Big project and also serving the residents of Gary every day. And we have Dominique Smiley. Dominique Smiley has been just notorious for doing outstanding events, not only with youth, but also in the community. So she's been doing quite a bit with our Bridging the Gap to Success and other programs within the city of Gary and other areas around the 7 counties in Northwest Indiana. So thank you, Dominique, for all your work. And we have one of our newest team members, Jacqueline McDonald. And Jacqueline also serves as a career advisor for the Work Big cohort and the project. She is, how many months has it been? 1, 2? 2 months strong. So we're really happy to have her on the team as well. And we have Miss Nikki Rodriguez. So Nikki is the director of our Ready Northwest Indiana, which is a consortium of employers, community members, and youth, and also secondary and post-secondary schools that come together to really help make the pathways within the whole 7-county region. And then we have lovely Dee Dee White over there in the corner. Dee Dee White serves as our Director of Business and Talent Strategy for Center of Workforce Innovation, and she is instrumental in rallying the businesses who are looking for talents that each of you have gained or already have. So they're excited to meet you all. And then I see John Holliday. Where'd you go, John? Ah, there you are, John. Thank you. So John serves as our business services representative for Gary and Lake County as a whole, and he has been fantastic on both youth, adults, and in the region, helping find skilled talent pipelines for employers. So I also just want to give a big shout out to our partners here. We have Ivy Tech Community College, who has been doing wonderful work with us, creating these classes and also helping articulate credit for the work that you're doing into academic programming. So I want to have you stand up, Alan Smith. And Alan also does a lot of his classes over at the Gary Career Center. So he's right here and able to help with a lot of different things in building and construction and trades and a whole host of other things. And so we also have Goodwill. So we have President and CEO, Debbie Coble. Thank you. And we have Dustin Patrick, also lovingly known as Patrick. Go ahead. And then we have, where'd you go, Latoya? Latoya Montgomery hiding in the back. Thank you. Okay. And we have Michelle. Michelle, apologies. Yeah. Saw you walk in, so glad you're here. And Laura Liskey, where'd you go? Fellow Slicer, all right. Good to see you here, thank you. So we could not have done this project without all of our partners in the room, but I also want to give a shout out to the mentors and the stakeholders who have been here alongside you without you even knowing it for the first couple months, and also continue to be a part to support you as you take your next steps and also future cohorts. So I want to give a shout out to Dr. Simpson. And Dr. Nichols. And Carolyn McGrady. And Travis Williams. And I also want to give a shout out to Zach, who's here today. Zach actually helped us too with financial literacy at the very forefront of this training. So we're so happy to have you here. And I see Jennifer sliding in over there from Center of Workforce Innovation. She is in our marketing department. Thank you, good to be here. So we really thank all of the time and effort, energy everybody has done, and we have grown and learned from each other, and the valuable insight you, as the first cohort, has given us, we have learned right alongside you. So we can't thank you all enough for your time and commitment to this project. We're really excited to continue this growth of all these individuals and have City of Gary revitalized as it should be in the way we all know and envision it to be. So without further ado, I'm going to have the more technical person step up here and take the ropes.
Yep. Thank you, Kathy. And want to have a welcoming introduction by Mike Suggs.
Welcome to City Hall. Just a few months ago, we came together to introduce ourselves into this program, and I can't tell you the excitement that we feel within the team, the Melton administration for the energy that the partners, the community, and those volunteers, those people who signed up for the program, has brought to the city. It was just really cool for me every time we had like a 16-week or some type of initiative where we would invite the Work Big staff there, and to see your vest and see you being part of the team, and the energy and commitment that you brought was something that was really exciting. And I kept getting feedback from the leaders within the city personnel said, this team, the Work Big folks are for real. They're serious. And that's because you took it serious. And I hope this was a learning opportunity for you. It certainly was for us. We wanted to be able to build our capacity as a administration to be able to serve the needs of our customers, our constituents. But we also wanted to expand our use of local folk. And what better opportunity to introduce a program to people here in the community that were looking for a change for one reason or another. And we're glad that you stuck with the city because we're really happy. And I know some of us have talked about things that are coming next steps as soon as next week for some of us. And we're certainly looking for all of you to continually know that this is not just a certificate to us. This is showing and certifies that you have proven and shared and learned on how to be a good steward of the city. Mayor always talks about the quote, for those who much is given, much is expected. And you guys have given something from us, to us, and we hope that you will be able to share more in the future. And we're looking forward to our next cohort coming up on July 7th.
July 7th.
Is our start date. So you guys have done an amazing job. And thank you, Kathy and team. And I want special thanks out to Rachel Morgan Caesar, who is our Director of Public Works. She just has been tremendous. Michelle, you've done an amazing job. Michelle and Rachel are able to take 10 jobs divided by 3 people, and everything gets thank you for being here. I won't be long-winded, but I'm really proud of this effort. And thank you guys for making it easy for us to get it done, because this means something significant for the city of Gary.
Thank you, Mike. And I want to go into the milestones, but before I go into the milestones, I want to reintroduce myself. I am Jonte Robinson, Program Manager for Work Big Center of Workforce Innovations. And kind of this position was offered, and I was so excited to, for the opportunity to come back, because I just moved back to Gary. I was born and raised in Gary. I moved away, and I came back at the beginning of the year, and then to have this opportunity come about and to be able to serve in the community that, raised me, grew me up, and, benefited me so well in my life, and to be able to come back and serve within that community just means so much more to me.
I recall Mayor said, "Mike, how's it going? How's it going?" I said, "Well, we're getting ready to get our program manager." And when we stepped in and had an opportunity to introduce and interview this young man, we knew. He had me at hello. When he came in, we knew a Gary person from Gary, educated in Gary and back in the community. He was the person that we needed, and we're going to forever have this relationship. Thank you.
I appreciate that. As far as the program milestones, we started recruiting. We had 25 applicants that were vetted through. We officially had 21. Some backed out, some, eventually found other employment opportunities, perhaps moved away. But we officially had 21. We had 19 participants that completed the full program, and they received training in basic safety and environmental awareness, the OSHA 10 certification, hazard awareness, even mental wellness and suicide prevention, which is, I think, very highly important, for the mentality and mental health of the participants and the well-being of our community. So that course was tremendous as well. Demolition awareness and hand tool safety, tree abatement, and vegetation management as well. Along with employability skills. I have to say one thing about this cohort, the amazing teamwork and camaraderie that you all have together, supporting each other. And that's, again, not just the blight, but to build a community and to build the successful well-being of your own life as well. And to see you all, bond together and be able to support each other, helping out here and there, offering rides to each other, making sure, holding each other accountable. And that's a big thing, and that was tremendous as well. We also were able to train some of the city staff in certain areas to upskill their toolbox as well, and helping them with different trainings as well. And we also offered some of the demolition awareness and leadership skills as well. We hosted a hiring event that happened Friday the 13th. So it wasn't too spooky. But that went quite well. We were able to have 10 employers there where they got initial interview screening, and to be able to, you all to follow up and have your career advisors guide you on that journey as well. And then May 28th, I believe, that is when we had the mock interviews that the mentors and stakeholders, you all were able to participate, those that were able to make it out. And that was tremendous as well, to have your feedback, involvement, and just to show that, besides the partners and everyone that's involved in this program, even externally seeing the residents and community, those are some of the stakeholders, and be able to support you all. And I want to kind of bring everything together in a video. So just one moment. Display settings. Duplicate this.
So I just want to share with all of you that we had such good time together, and we spent a lot of time and doing hard work, that we were talking one day, I think it was actually Friday the 13th, that when we were doing the hiring event. There was no Michael Myers, and he just said, I kept wanting to go, it was funny. But we were talking about what we're going to do afterwards, and I was very, very hungry. So we had Zavante Bennett. Zavante over there. He's the master when it comes to doing beats and visual effects and all those things. And you just received your degree from Purdue Northwest. Is that correct? Ah. So he went home and or he said, I'm going to go home and I'm going to make some beats. And I said, ooh, do you do it with whipped goat cheese? And he goes, use it. So I was very hungry. So we hurried up and got out of there, but it was a very, very good event. We had 10 different sectors come, private industry that came through, and we also had the Gary Sanitation Department, and we also had the city of Gary there. So it was really good. It felt like a family affair, and it was closed to this cohort, and a lot of good stories to share. But without further ado, let's get you back into the video.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Kathy. And this video basically gives the whole overview of what the program has been about and kind of encompasses everything all together.
In Gary, Indiana, a new era is taking shape, one that's powered by purpose, pride, and people ready to rebuild. The Work B.I.G. Beauty in Gary project is more than a workforce program. It's a call to action, a chance for residents to stand shoulder to shoulder with Mayor Eddie Melton in the fight against blight.
Be a part of bringing, beauty back to the city, removing some of this blight, some of this trash, these weeds, and be able to ride through the city and just seeing, what's being done.
It feels good to be on the work site, doing something for the community, the whole city of Gary, making sure everything, the light is cleaned up and make the city look better when people come visit, just ride by, you know that something being done.
This groundbreaking initiative, launched by the City of Gary in partnership with the Center of Workforce Innovations, empowers local residents to take part in the city's resurgence. Through hands-on training, paid work experience, and career development, participants are becoming part of the very force driving Gary forward. The first cohort, 21 strong, has already made their mark. From clearing overgrown lawns to restoring pride in long-forgotten spaces, they're proving what's possible when a community leads its own transformation. Mayor Melton calls it a cornerstone of Gary's revitalization, not just physically, but socially and economically. This is your city. This is your fight, he told participants. And now you're leading the way.
Now I'm making a difference, man, and just, boots on the ground, just, like I said, you can do a lot, you can do a park, and then later on in the day, work and ride back, you can see the trash gone, you see the weeds gone, you see a difference, it's looking good, So it's all about, the public eye, what they see and what's looking good out of it.
Work B.I.G. is specifically designed for residents who've often been left out of opportunity. Youth, returning citizens,
Gear. Work big gear, beauty and gear.
Work big, Gary. Beauty and gear.
No, that was an amazing video, and it shows everything that you all have been doing. And Orlando said, you know, it's being sought out. You know, people see what you all are doing, and you know, it gets the people riled up because people come up to you all while you all are working, and it's like, hey, what are you guys doing? And I know you mentioned what you're a part of, and word traveled fast around the city of Gary, and a lot of people have been noticing, and it makes a difference. You know, people get involved and behind and backing up, you know, things that when people are doing something active and constructive in the community. And I definitely have noticed that and seen a lot of it. So I appreciate you all. And the videographer of that amazing video, Ken Berry. How you doing, Ken? But to get involved into Cohort 2, which is launching July 7th to August 29th, we've already sourced over 400 in total inquiries through web, phone, and walk-ins, and you know, word of mouth as well. We have already screened 30 plus already, and we already have 29 participants confirmed and ready to go July 7th. And now I want to hand it off to our keynote speaker, Travis Williams from the Carpenters Union.
You know what? I want to start off by, are you a carpenter? Because you got me fired up, man. I'm telling you, like, I see how he had you guys at a hello, because that right there, you got that it factor. But I definitely want to thank everyone, thank all the stakeholders, thank the leaders for inviting the trades into the room, to be a part of this conversation, to be a part of this change. Because this right here is literally innovative. This is history, that what we all experiencing. Before I'm not even gonna stand behind this mic because I get fired up. Because I'm passionate about what I'm talking about. I'm only speaking from example. I lead by example. So I'm here to help encourage and help support you guys. I want to help make sure you guys have the knowledge and the tools to be successful in whatever industry. So my name is Travis Williams. I'm a representative for Central Midwest Regional Council of Carpenters. I represent nearly 38,000 members. This kid that's from the same communities that you guys are from, Gary, Indiana. None of my schools exist. I'm the same kid that joined this organization, and shockingly, when I joined, my father was a carpenter. I listened to him. I listened to the guidance that he told me coming into this organization where I'm around in rooms where I'm only the only person that looks like me. So it was uncomfortable. But I listened, and I didn't just go to these rooms. I networked. I talked to people. I leaned on people that was going to help give me the tools to be successful. I always give people this example. It's just like, how many minutes I'm working with? 5 minutes? Literally, you guys going to still get the same message from me as I help mentor a lot of you all in this room. But I always give people this example. A lot of people are Jordan fans. Everybody want to mimic Jordan and be like Jordan. So when I went to the job site, I pay attention. I look at the people that everybody looks up to, and I go to that person, and I want him or her to teach me the way. Because now when I'm like you and leading and doing the great things that you're doing, I'm on a path to be successful, right? So you have to lean on those people that's going to help guide you in the right direction. So one of the things I always tell my own apprentices, your mindset when you go to this job site is, how can I be a valuable asset to the team? Coming into an organization like mine, it's like you're not expected to know what you're talking about. You have people that's going to help guide you in the right direction. But, you know, it's truly encouraging. And what's happening that you guys experience, and it's the same values that we have in the union and the brotherhood. It's not a I and team. This is a team effort. So you have to be your brothers and sisters keeper. We all in it together. We all are from the same community. We have to build each other up. We have to carry ourselves like leaders. And, you know, another thing that as I progress in my career, I don't want people to get wrapped up into the titles. We are not in it for ourselves. One of the individuals mentioned selflessness. She loved the fact that everybody's into it and everybody's helping each other out. We have to continue that camaraderie. That's how we grow. That's how we're growing as an organization. That's why when you see these developments, you see all of these union carpenters, you see all these skilled tradesmen on these job sites, because these are the skills, these are the values that we endure. We are brothers and sisters. And that's one of the things I want you guys to take from this. Like, I'm here to encourage you guys to really hone in on the resources that you guys have, because we're here to help. This is one hat that we're wearing just to do in our busy days, just to help guide you guys in the right direction. You don't want to be a who is that. You want to be a, hey, that's, what was the name? His name was different. It was a long, he's a Monte. I love hearing that they notice that. Everybody needs to be that, who is that person? Let people know. Show up to your city council meetings. Don't be the problem, be the solution. Create the solution and execute. Come up with the plan. A lot of times I see a lot of people come up with great ideas. Everybody's got an idea. But what are you going to do to execute that idea? Let's work together. And that's how we work within the trade. We sit at the table. We all might not agree, but we're going to come up with the best solution so all of us can continue to be successful. And that's the kind of trait that we need to have as residents, as people of this community. There's a lot of opportunity out here. That's why you see the city in making this huge investment, putting the right people in the right positions that's qualified and educated to make these happen, these things happen. Because you got a bright future in front of you. You have a bright future in front of you. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to go on and on and on, but trust me, you will definitely be seeing more and more of me, because I'm truly passionate about really uplifting you all and trying to help just guide you guys in the right direction. So, like, once again, I want to thank everybody for allowing me to even talk to you guys, because when it was brought to my attention, actually, I missed the email. I responded to the email a week late. I was kind of hurt. I'm like, man, this is an opportunity. I get to come back and speak in front of people from the same community. I want to be that example for you guys. I'm a trade representative, but I'm not pushing this on any one of you. I want you to be leaders in whatever field that you go into, and that's what we all are here for. So embrace it. Listen, we're not doing it for the cameras. We're not doing it for the lights. We're doing it for us, because when we do it as a collective, guess what? That's when you see real change happening, and that's what we're witnessing. So thank you all.
Man, it's contagious, because now I'm riled up now. But we'll get into a student trainee to address the program, Johnny and Yadora.
Hello, everyone. My name is Johnny Anyaduro, and I am a proud member of the inaugural class. I am grateful for the opportunity to participate in the Work Big program. It was an amazing experience for me. I found out about the program through a Facebook ad and thought this program could be a way of me transitioning my career from the medical field to become a CDL driver. After hearing the heart of Mayor Melton concerning this program, it became an honor to be a part of a huge transition for Gary. I was born at Methodist Hospital, North Lake, and raised here. I grew up on the east side of Gary and went to Williams Elementary and Pulaski Middle School, but I graduated from Wirt High School. I think about those years growing up and how things used to be. Although those years were great, I had always hoped to see great progress, and now not only am I seeing it, but I have also had the opportunity to be a part of it. My mom has always told me stories about her childhood and the experiences she had here in the city. She speaks with so much pride, and she always ends those conversations with, "I love my city, Gary." My experience at Public Works was wonderful. The people were great, the supervisors were phenomenal. I was a part of the pickup crew with the lawn maintenance crew, in which I picked up paper and other garbage that had been thrown around on the ground. It was remarkable to see how the department comes together, all of the different departments at Public Works come together for the greater purpose of Gary. I now have a higher sense of dignity in Gary. Days I'm not working, I drive by the places where we made a difference in the cleanup, and it brings so much joy to see the impact I was a part of. I was treated equally, and that matters to me. I truly felt like I was included in the team. I made great acquaintances as well as friendships. I even met a best friend while I was in the program. I didn't know the real purpose for me being a part of this program, but entering, I know everything that I am involved in, there is always a bigger purpose than what I see naturally. Well, on the day of the job fair, I found out my purpose. Remember at the beginning, I stated that I thought this program could be my way of transitioning from my career from the medical field to become a CDL driver? Well, that was my plan, not God's. The day of our job fair, I found out Methodist Hospital would be there, and I had no intention of going to the table. In my mind, um, I'm sorry, in my mind, that was not why I was here. It started when I had to complete some paperwork with Work One. The advisor saw my resume and asked why I decided to go away from the medical field. After explaining, I told her that I would go to the Methodist table and at least see how things goes, but I honestly had no intentions of going to the table. But while waiting in line to go to the GDS table, someone went before me in line, and the Methodist hospital table was the one that was open. So Denise suggested I go, just make contact. Nothing has to come out of it, just make a contact. So I did. I left that table not only making contact, but a belief that the medical field is actually where I'm supposed to be. Sometimes we're in a position to understand that it is not always about what we want, but it's about where we are destined to be. I no longer have questions about what I should be doing or where I should be. I know with a certainty that what my calling is. And for that, I will forever be grateful for this opportunity being in the Work Big program. And I would like to thank Mayor Melton for not only picking up on this vision, but also presenting it to Gary, Indiana. And I would also like to thank every entity that was a part of this program. Thank you so much, and it has been a great honor.
Thank you, Johnny. And you hit it right on the head. Um, Purpose. What am I destined to be? And sometimes we necessarily don't know right away, but I'm so grateful that this program has allowed you all to be able to kind of pivot and maneuver around and kind of learn and discover your career, where you really want to be placed in your journey and for your life and your career. So I appreciate that. And now we will get into the presentation of certificates. Yep.
I'm not crying. It's on my
Remind me again after this so I can write it down. Okay. All righty. First up, Armand Jones. Orlando Smith. Johnny and Eudora. Travion Guy. Ulysses Densler. Jamel Lee. Nathaniel Wimpson. Dante Montgomery. Tavion Jones. April Bosley. Devin Haney. Darnell Irby. Zavante Bennett. Yep. Beatrice Loza. Donnell Harmon. Drew Pettigrew. Oh, sorry. Yep. Yep, sorry. Nikosazana Boyd. And Timothy Mentor. And this is the introduction of our inaugural class.
all for being here. Thank you, the participants, for your successful journey. Thank you for those who were engaged. And I just want to have a quick prayer as we say goodbye for now. Heavenly Father, thank you for the opportunity to guide. Thank you for the goal, the dream that the mayor had to build the beauty in our city. And thank you for encouraging those to participate, encouraging those to support. We are thankful that we were all here, we all were able to participate, we all were able to be safe, and we thank you for your glory, and we ask for your prayer for our city, Gary, Indiana. Amen. Amen.